What's good, everybody? It's your boy Everton. So today we're talking about Visible Plus. Now, I have been on Visible Plus for like the last couple months. Full transparency, I'm usually on the Visible Basic, the $25 plan. And there's a reason for that. I'll get into that later. But I have been going into the Visible Plus, which costs about 45 bucks, but you get a bunch of extra perks, international, but you also have access to the 5G ultra wideband, which basically gives you better latency, better response from the internet or the data performance and things like that. So I'm going to talk about this today in my experience, but also things have recently changed. I don't like to make videos just for the sake of it. I was inspired to make this video by something that I recently noticed, and I'm going to let you know that as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. And just a quick heads up, my Visible affiliate link and referral code will be in the description. If you're interested in Visible, click on that link. It'll take you right there and it'll help out the channel. And also if you use my referral code, you'll save a little bit of money on your bill, about 20 bucks, and also will be a pinned comment. But let's get into the video. I have a lot of experience with the Visible Basic, my normal plan that I usually have. So when I have the Visible Ultra Wideband, the Visible Plus, you do get a lot of perks with that. You get 50 gigabytes of priority data, which means that when you're not on ultra wideband, right? So ultra wideband is essentially when you can go up to like gigabit speeds, it's faster response, things like that, less latency. When you're not on that plan or that network coverage, when you go back to just normal 5G, you get 50 gigabytes of priority data, which basically means that if the network gets congested, your performance will be prioritized so that you keep the good performance. It's really good. And when you're on 5G ultra wideband, there is no dipping into your 50 gigabytes of priority. It's very well thought out. It's really good, right? So, when you're in that slow lane traffic, they carve out make sure that your lane for going fast is really, or keeping consistently fast is always clear for you for at least 50 gigabytes. I'll be honest with you, I don't even use 50 gigabytes. I think it's one of those numbers that Visible gave us, but most people don't take advantage of it. I mean, I don't use 50 gigabytes a month. Some people might. But my experience when it comes to the data has been really great. Now, let's be clear, 5G ultra wideband does give you some perks with latency, being able to stream videos, and I've been able to go to like 2K without any buffering and things like that. But one of the better perks of it is that, the response, how fast the internet feels, right? And it is improved, but it doesn't completely solve for every situation. I've been places where I've played a video and it's taken like 4 or 5 seconds to actually like do that buffering on YouTube, and then it plays like it's loading. It does better than the normal 5G, but it doesn't immediately or completely get rid of like any latency at all. But it does a lot better. When it comes to speed tests, I recently ran a speed test today, and Visible Plus way outperforms Visible Basic. So I'm going to show the Visible Plus before first, and then I'll show you the Visible Basic afterwards, and you'll see that there's almost 10 times the performance. Now, will you necessarily notice that? Not all of the time. So if you're looking for just, hey, I just want more access to greater bandwidth, and that's the only reason that you're coming over, I'm not sure that you actually like benefit from it unless you're doing specific things to take advantage of it, like gaming, streaming 4K on videos, things like that, downloading excessively large files and wanting to do that in a short period of time. If you don't do those things, then the service, it's similar enough, right? You don't have to necessarily upgrade to the ultra wideband. I only go like three places: the grocery store, the gym, and to work. Other than that, I mean, I might go to a movie theater that's close by, but that's rare. Like I'm the same three places all the time. When I'm in the gym, it's an apartment gym, so it's not far from my home. I usually have to take my Visible phone and another carrier. The reason for that is because my Visible phone is what it's an iPhone, and everyone with iPhone contacts me from there, and my daughter contacts me from there. So I always carry my Visible phone. The reason why I always carry another phone like with me that's not on Visible is because when I go to the gym, it automatically switches to LTE. Once I enter that building, for some reason I can't get access to 5G. I can step outside and take 2 steps and I'll be on 5G. But when I'm in the gym, I do not get 5G. In fact, I was actually prepping to a talking point for another video to say, hey, this gets better reception indoors. Until a couple weeks ago, and I've been starting to notice that the 5G ultra wideband has been doing a lot better job at penetrating indoors. even when in that gym, which I have 99% of the time gotten 4G LTE when I'm on Visible in that gym. And I was a low key kind of shocked and blown away by it. The point is that Visible is continuing to improve upon the network that they have and the performance and the ability to get better. And that's one of the benefits of being in this like mobile carrier space. They're constantly attempting to improve. Now, when I was in the gym, I was walking around and I was really trying to test if this thing will go back to even normal 5G. And it had 5G ultra wideband everywhere. Usually I can't even get on 5G period. Usually it would be 4G LTE that I would normally get, and if I stand really still in this one spot, I'd kind of get 5G, right? But then I breathe a little bit too hard and then it's gone back to LTE. But at the end of the day, yeah, the service has really gotten a lot better. It's been improving with indoor abilities, and I think that's important. I'm in Texas. I'm not outside a lot. It's hot outside, right? It's hot everywhere. So I'm indoors a lot. I'm in AC a lot, and I don't want to suffer from degraded performance with my data. So yeah, so I just want to put that out there. Now, when it comes to call quality, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Visible or Verizon's infrastructure is top tier, right? They're the gold standard. They are the ones that have the least drop calls for me, the clearest quality. It's really good. So I definitely like that. So why do I stick to Visible Basic? If I'm talking about all the good stuff about like Visible Plus and it's all its perks and performance and things like that. Well, you know what? To be totally honest, one of the perks of doing YouTube videos is that I get to put my referral codes out there, and $25 is my baseline plan when I'm on the Visible Basic plan. Every month I get 20 bucks off. So my plan is essentially $5. And I'm also testing other carriers, which also have different speed tiers and things like that. So that's the only thing that really keeps me on there. I'm trying to keep costs down to be able to produce these videos for you guys. But yeah, guys, that's essentially the reason why I'm on Visible Basic. But if I had a budget for 45 bucks and I'm like, well, should I spend the extra 20? I'm starting to lean toward yes, right? Like, yeah, like I actually think so. This the ability to penetrate indoors and get service is a lot improved in my city in San Antonio. But yeah, guys, that's essentially what I had to talk about today. Just a reminder, my referral code and my affiliate link will be in the description. If you guys want to check out Visible, click on that link and also use my referral code. It will save you 20 bucks. But until next time, I'm Everton and I do videos Everton's way. Peace.